Hi, I'm Lauren Miro, and welcome to the Town-Crier Report for the week of March 18th, 2011. Plans for the continued development of the Palm Beach International Equestrian Center were unveiled last week by Mark Bellissimo, CEO of Equestrian Sport Productions. With Phase 1 renovations to the existing showgrounds near completion, Phase 2 will include the complete renovation of the old Palm Beach Polo Stadium grounds at the corner of South Shore Boulevard and Pearson Road, which Bellissimo is eyeing as the future home of dressage competition, with a derby arena, covered arena, permanent barns, and an equestrian town center featuring a hotel. Bellissimo called the site the gateway to the equestrian community and hopes that it will act as a connection point between equestrian and non-equestrian residents. The Indian Trail Improvement District approved a revised plan for the Acreage Community Park expansion on Wednesday. The plan was modified based upon input from workshops and board discussions. Colleen Walter of Urban Design Kilday Studios said that the site would be 25 acres. It will feature a community center on the north end. South of that, there will be an amphitheater, a playground, a splash park, and walking trails connected to the county's nearby natural area. In the middle of the park would be a quarter-mile running and walking track that would encircle a multi-purpose soccer and football field. To the west of that would be 4 tennis courts, as well as a restroom and storage pavilion and a picnic area. At the south end, there are plans for a skate park as well as an equestrian parking area that connects to the local trail system. The plan now heads to the county for approval. The Palms West Chamber held its first big-ass auction last weekend, and the Town-Crier Report was there.
Hello, this is Maureen Gross. I'm at the Wanderers Club here in Wellington, Florida for the first annual Big Ass Auction and Big Ass Bingo. This is afternoon barbecue by the pool. We have over 130 items up for auction and a good crowd with some lively bidding. In a little while we'll be having a live auction. And right now we have our donkey, whose name is Jesus, has just arrived on property. He will be going out on the grid on the polo field that has been painted and into 50 squares that have all been sold for $25 each, and wherever Jesus makes a deposit, whatever square that lands in, they are the bingo winner and they will win $300. All the money from this event will be going to the Palms West Community Foundation, which is the nonprofit arm of the Palms West Chamber of Commerce. And in a few minutes, a lively live auction will start, and we'll wait for Jesus to do his business.
The second annual Royal Palm Art and Music Festival is set for Friday through Sunday, March 25th through 27th. Organizers say the event will be bigger and better than last year's festival, which was hailed as a tremendous success. The Chamber puts on the festival in partnership with the Village of Royal Palm Beach at the intersection of Royal Palm Beach and Southern Boulevards. Like last year, no admission will be charged. The weekend will feature carnival rides, kayak races, food competitions, and more. Central to the festivities will be the street painting, with more than 140 participating artists using colorful pastel chalks on the street pavement. Stage performances will be a major component of the event. The Chamber is working to recruit both amateur and professional bands. Musicians will present jazz, blues, classic rock, and country to set the mood for the festival. Bands from local schools are also set to perform. For more information, visit www.palmswest.com. The Village of Wellington is seeking residents' input on a decision to close a portion of Goldenrod Road east of Greenview Shores Boulevard and build a new park for the community. This week, more than 1,000 residents received a letter calling for their opinions on the measure, which would close off Goldenrod Road at the C5 Canal as the road turns into Azure Avenue. Village Manager Paul Schofield said that the road closure is considered a defensive measure to limit points of access to the neighborhood. He said he does not expect traffic problems due to the change, noting that the road closure would force people onto main roads instead of residential streets. In the letter, Wellington also proposes a new neighborhood park between Hyacinth Place and Exotica Lane, needed because the road closure would stop some Goldenrod residents from easy access to a park on the other side of the barrier. The total estimated cost for the plan is approximately $375,000, but Schofield stressed that no final decision has been made. Public input meetings are scheduled for Wednesday, March 23rd and Tuesday, March 30th at 6 p.m. in the Wellington Municipal Complex. Visit www.wellingtonfl.gov or call 561-791-4796 for more information. Recently, the new Huntington Learning Center facility in Wellington held its grand opening, and the Town-Crier Report was there.
One, two, Today was our grand opening. We did our ribbon cutting ceremony of the latest and the newest Huntington Wellington Learning Center. There's 3 other ones in Palm Beach County, and we're the newest and going to be the best. Dr. Ray and Eileen Huntington. They are our founders. They actually are also Palm Beach County residents. So we are a supplemental learning program, and we offer K through 12 learning. We also do adult learning in the daytime. But what I mean by supplemental is we will take children for enrichment. We also take children who have some weaknesses, and we build programs, very individualized programs based on their weaknesses and also based on their strengths. And that way we can build an individual program and get them going in it, and they usually, our motto is to get them very confident, get them very motivated, and teach them how to be successful. Actually, we have what is called the main teaching floor, and in the main teaching floor, that's for students who are normally 4th through high school. They are taught in a setting called 4-to-1 learning standard. They have individual programs. However, a teacher may be working all 4 of the individual programs at the same time. There's a 1-to-1 room. All of our children, this is much different than other learning centers. All of our children who are 3rd grade or under actually are taught on a 1-to-1 basis. We find that that's the most successful way to teach these children. And then we have exam prep, which is also 1-to-1. It is not an SAT class, for example. It's 1-to-1 tutoring. And what we do with the SAT room is we also can set goals and scores with the high schoolers and actually create a program to what kind of goal school they want to go to, if they want to go to a UF or a FSU. We also, unlike most tutoring agencies, we'll go ahead and work with the schools. We work with the parents and the schools. We meet with the parents several times. We actually go to the schools with the parents or without the parents, and we find out what the school is saying their need is, and then we will build that into their program. So every child is handled much differently, and one of the things that we will do is we have rules of progression. So if they come in here and they test their skills and they weren't testing real well that day, what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and move them on and move them forward as the program goes on. So the program can change to their needs, but it is really built around their needs. We know every child can learn, and we will create a program, build that program on that child's strengths, and we will also work until they master their weaknesses, and they will be able to learn and progress as these parents want them to. We have a 93% approval rating. So like I said, your child can learn.
Until next week, I'm Lauren Miro, and thank you for watching the Town-Crier Report.